Hi, love. Today I'm going to be telling you how I make my egusi soup. So first of all, I prepare my okporoko fish, which is stock fish. What I do basically is just soak it in water and then just clean it all up. So the next thing is to boil your meat. So yeah, I'm using goat meat, pomo, and beef. After that, I put my oil in the pot and make it to be hot and add my egusi in there. So I'm going to stir. What I'm doing here is to fry the egusi. So I always like to fry it. And when you're doing this process, guys, don't forget to keep stirring it because if you leave it, it's going to burn. So you just want to stir it till it's a little bit dried. So after this process, I had to blend my tomatoes. Yes, I use tomatoes in here. My tomatoes, my pepper, my onion, and also that yellow pepper that smells so very well. But I don't know what was wrong with the pepper this period. The pepper was not just peppering at all. But anyways, yeah, we just use like that. So you just have to keep on stirring. Like you can see, it's already drying up. Yes, that's what we want. We want it to start drying up like that. You can see how thick it has become. So this is perfect. This is what we want. So this is my blended tomatoes, pepper, onions. You know, I just turn it in there and stir. So when you turn it in there, you stir and then bring it to a boil. So after stirring, what you want to do next is to add your spice. It's egusi. Egusi doesn't need too much spice. So all I'm going to go in with is my Maggi cube. So you can use any bouillon cube you have. So I use two Maggi cube and just a little salt. Because one thing I noticed with egusi is the fact that in the beginning, you can be testing it, it's not going to be tasting like there's salt. But if you keep on adding, the next day you won't be able to eat your egusi anymore. So you just want to put little, and yeah, I'm adding a little bit of my stock meat and then my proteins to this. And I'm just going to give it a stir. So the meat broth actually has what salt in it, already has spice. So that's why you have to be very careful with the amount of salt you add in there. So after doing this, after incorporating this, I'm going to be adding my stock fish, which is my oporoko next. So yeah, I just have to pieces my oporoko. My oporoko was actually very big. It's the head to like the waist or the middle part. So it was actually really big. And now it's one thing about oporoko is that it doesn't stay in this form. It will actually kind of melt a little bit. So it will shrink. Let me use the word shrink. So next, I added my Cameroon pepper because I love Cameroon pepper so much. It adds flavor to your soup. So I'm just going to stir this up and just let it to boil. I'm also going to be adding the rest stock, that is the meat stock, because when egusi is drying up, it becomes thicker. I always use bitter leaf, guys. I know people use ugu and spinach and all that, but I love bitter leaf. I've always used bitter leaf. And the minute I tried bitter leaf, I was like, yeah, bye bye ugu and all those. So I started using bitter leaf. So after putting my bitter leaf, I remember that I forgot to add my crayfish. So yeah, I was just adding my crayfish, stir it together. And guys, when you see the oil up, know that your food is ready to eat. So you can serve it with your eba, akpu, um, fufu, your anything you want to use. But yeah, I use oats meal. And can you see how my food looks delicious? Guys, I enjoyed this food. I'm not going to lie. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to this channel for more. Leave your comment down below. And I'll be bringing you guys new recipe or, what I cook normally. Bye, guys.